and all worlds will join, where every man is equally under God. Prosperity for all and endless life with pure untainted blood will forever flow. The beginning of mankind and every step taken since are essential elements in this journey. Heaven will be created. This is the power of the living. This is the power of knowledge. In the future, man will be more than man. By God's will, man will find peace and tranquility, but with his approval. Eventually, we will all coexist forever, painless. Today is that journey.
Yeah, okay. So, here's the situation. When you're running for president, the problem that you run into is, right, is you got to go either Republican or you got to go Democrat. And pretty much you got to sell out to one of them two and become a show dog for that whole crowd. And then you get in the White House to be this powerless dude that's sitting here, you know what I'm saying, working for all these people on these campaign promises. I'm not doing that. And that's like, that's the reason why what I'm doing is some cliffhanger type of stuff. Because what I'm doing, I'm going with the populists. I'm starting my own party. It's going to be called the Populist Party because I'm going straight for the popular vote. Because I don't believe that a person should be in the White House unless they're the popular vote. I believe in that. I am an American citizen and I believe in this way of life. But I'm trying to change it and make it better. But the fundamentals are there already. The fundamentals, yes, we do need a popular vote. The popular vote needs to be in control. And that's about to happen. It ain't ready yet. So now, if you want to run for president, you got to be a Republican or a Democrat. If you really want to get in the White House, that's what you have to do. But they have this legislation going on right now. It's called the Popular Vote Initiative or something. It's some kind of initiative they got going on for the popular vote. And what they're doing is they got to get 270. It's a bill that's going to totally pretty much eradicate that whole electoral college situation. They're still going to be there, but it's the popular vote is just going to take over. Their votes are going to be delegated to the popular vote. So that means if I am in my populist party, if I am the most popular person and everybody wants, the most people in the United States want me to become the president, then they will elect me and they will give me the White House. But right now as it stands, right now today, you got to be a Democrat or Republican. Because what happens is you have to get on the ballots in each state. So that means your party has to go out and do all this stuff in 50 different states to actually get on the ballots in those states. So that's why creating a party is a very complicated ordeal. You see what I'm saying? And that's the reason why you're not going to see too many parties. There's only like 3 parties. Every now and then there's a fifth party try to pop up, but it don't go nowhere. Because there's too much footwork involved with that shit. Excuse me. There's too much footwork involved. There's too much going on to create a party. Because of the Constitution says, okay, it's up to the states. The states say, okay, well, we got criteria before you can get on the ballot. And basically, that means you have to become a Republican or a Democrat to get on the ballot. That's the problem that Trump had. That's the reason why he had to become a Republican. That was the only way really to win at the time. You know, become a Republican and run Republican at that time. Now, on this go round, it's kind of like you got to be a Democrat to even just get anywhere. I mean, Trump's already in the White House. He's the incumbent. So 9 times out of 10, he's going to get it again. You know? But it's not looking too good. And the only people that's got a chance, the only party that has a chance is the Democrats. Okay? I'm not running Democrat. I'm not running Democrat. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to sit here and debated it. Because, see, if I want to really get in the White House, I got to run Democrat. if I really want to get in the White House. But if I'm going to chance it, if I'm going to just run without winning, then I'm going to go populist party. And the only way I can win with the populist party is if I am so popular to the point where the remaining votes that need to come in to solidify the populist vote, which are already pretty much there. I mean, no matter if you vote Republican, no matter if you ask Democrats or Republicans, they all feel like the most popular vote's supposed to win. You see what I'm saying? The only issue is the Electoral College isn't delegated to that. They're delegated to whatever they want to do. They can do whatever they want. They can vote whatever they want. And they got penalties and stuff and misdemeanors they can get for doing it. But it's like minuscule compared to what they're getting paid to not vote for you. So, yeah, we got trouble in the city. The whole bureau, and this is the reason why I'm running for president, because I'm trying to fix all of that kind of stuff. All of that stuff. And I mean, I'm being straight with everybody right now. When I get in the White House, okay, I'm going for as a populist. I'm creating a party called the Populist Party, and basically it's about the popular vote. Okay? It's about the popular vote because I don't deserve to be in no White House unless actually people want me in there. Not because I lied and schemed and worked with the, this party and they backed me and got me in there. and I had to sign all this stuff off and give them all these presents. No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to play that game. I'm talking about changing the world, not riding with it and getting what I want out of it. No, I'm talking about changing it all together. And so I got to stand by what I believe in. I got to stand by what I believe in. And what I believe in is the popular vote. And there's a tiny, tiny, slim smidgen of a chance that I can still make it in the White House. And so I got to bet on that. I got to bet on that. I got to bet on the popularity. You see what I'm saying? I got to go with the popular vote. I got to stick to that. There's no way I can fucking win. Excuse me. There's no way I can win. There's no way I can win. But there's a smidgen of a possibility. So I got to try. And that's the way I'm going to do it. That's the way I'm going. I'm not going to sit here and stand for something else and then switcheroo and all that. I'm not going to do that. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. When I get in the White House, it's over. Okay? I'm giving everybody $1 million that's voted for me. Everybody that's trying to get with me, I'm going to need 50 million votes is what I need. Okay? If I get 50 million votes, I have the popular vote. I am the popular vote. 50 million. Because we got at least 30 million on one side and 30 million on the other side. Add all this up, there's a 10 million, you know what I'm saying, leeway. Okay, so maybe 5 goes this way and maybe 5 goes that way. Maybe 7 goes this way and maybe 3 goes that way. But that's still never going to get you enough to 50 million. So that's what I need. I need 50 million votes. And to pay all them $1 million, that's $50 trillion. 50 trillion of wealth I'm pumping into this situation. And I'm going to do it by pretty much, I'm going to repeat this situation. I'm going to do this by pretty much, I'm going to sue America 1.0 for all the atrocities of the past and pretty much for violating everybody's constitutional rights. The United States has never afforded people freedom and everything that was guaranteed. The United States government has never afforded the citizens of the U.S. what the Constitution guarantees. The federal government and extensions of the federal government, the states and all these officers and everything, they have all violated all of us on multiple occasions. Even the Supreme Court has violated our constitutional rights. So I'm suing the whole of the United States. Okay, regular people can't do it. So when I become president, that's the first thing. I'm suing the United States for what they did. So I'm suing them for $50 trillion. And then we got to set it right. Not just 50 trillion, but 50 trillion plus we got to set right what the, you know what I'm saying, what the government has been doing wrong all this time. So then pretty much I'm finna invoke for the people, I'm finna invoke martial law, and then the whole bureaucracy in the U.S. is finna go under reconstruction, and it's finna be streamlined into an application on a phone, and all this high tech stuff is going, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be backed up, secure. Everything's encrypted. All your information, you're in control, and it's encrypted. Nobody can backdoor you. Google and Russia and all these, they can't play you no more. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to be a citizen just to get on this on this system. You got to be a citizen. You have to be a citizen. And if you're a citizen and you get in here and you working for Russia and you're telling lies and stuff like that, oh, that's treason. We got evidence right here of it. You're going down. See, this is what we need. We need the government Facebook. I call it government Facebook because that gives people the understanding of what I'm saying. I'm saying the format of Facebook, but on the level of the government. To where, hey, this is legal situation right here. What you say and doing here, that's legal. You know what I'm saying? You could be arrested for this kind of stuff. The same thing in social media, though. People get arrested for that kind of stuff. But it's like, okay, this right here is official. Social media is a media website. You can say whatever, and you know what I'm saying? It's bull crap. You probably get fired, you know. But if you know what I'm saying, if you are doing illegal stuff, yeah, you can get caught up there too. But government Facebook is going to be about drawing a line between fact and fantasy. You see what I'm saying? Because anybody can get on Facebook and extort the situation and have you voting for people because of lies. But see, with the government Facebook, it won't be none of that. Now we don't have to deal with all this info wars and all this kind of stuff because the truth is right here. And only the people who are citizens of the U.S. can actually access the truth. And if you sitting here showing other people the truth, you on your computer and you showing Putin and all this and you conversing with Putin on this, okay, that's treason. That's punishable, you know what I'm saying, by a lot. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing but handling your business on Facebook government. But anyway, I'm going with the Populist Party. I'm creating a party called the Populist Party. And that's suicide. That's campaign suicide. I know, ladies and gentlemen, I know. It's campaign suicide. But I got to do it. Because if I do become popular, then that'll probably be enough to push that scale over the top. And then even if I don't make it in 2020, I'll definitely make it in 2024 if I even get half as close. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just a matter of votes that has to come in to delegate all those electoral votes. And then it's not about the Democrats and Republicans no more. Right now, the Democrats and Republicans got everything on lock. And they're not trying to let go. Neither one of them are any good. I mean, it's just a relay system. Right now we're Democrat, now we're Republican. Now we're Democrat, then we're Republican. It's nothing's happening though in the meantime. You know, it's just a money grab. It's a cash grab every single time. So, okay, so what? So what I lose this time? So what? I'm still going to try. I'm going to try. Okay? That's all I can do. I'm just going to do my best. And, you know, hopefully it works out for the best. Because I know this is campaign suicide. I know what I'm doing is campaign suicide. But there's a small smidgen of a chance, so I got to do it this way. Because that's the right way. This is the way of the future. You know what I mean? I'm going the way of the future on everything I'm doing. You know? I want to win. I want to win. But not the wrong way. I'm not trying to win the wrong way. I'm trying to do everything the right way. And if it, you know what I'm saying? And if I can't get it done that way, then I don't want to do it. I don't want to be caught up in something that is not like right. I don't want to catch myself up and be just living a lie, man. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do everything right, the way I see it. Maybe even what I'm seeing is not right, but the way I see it, it's right for me. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. Now, again, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get every single one of y'all $1 million. At least the ones that support me. If you got some, you know what I'm saying, you got a problem with me, you don't like the way I look, you don't like my hair and all that, I hear it all the time. I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. Personally, I don't care. You know, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for the people that are out there who are begging for a chance and want something. They want something to happen for them. And if you rich, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, you don't need me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to go, it's enough broken, poor, busted, druggy, no good people out here. It's a bunch of prostitutes out here. I mean, there's more housewives than prostitutes. At least I hope. But there's a lot of people, there's enough people on the bottom that I can take them and then get in that White House. You know? I can take the leftovers. That's all I'm going for anyway. That's why you see me with that's part of the reason why you see me with my shirt off and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I really ain't trying to impress everybody. Because I'm being real with you. This is what I am. This is what you see is what you get. There's not much here. It's just a poor little old black boy. That's it. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? But I got a vision and I'm honest. Those two things I think makes me valuable for something like this. I mean, I'm being straight up about what I'm trying to do, and I'm being straight up with you. I'm working on getting you that $1 million. I haven't completely figured it out yet, but I got a whole year to work on this, you know. And this is, to tell you the truth, like running for the president is just something that I just decided to do just recently. I mean, I barely had a chance to even get started. There's no way I'm supposed to win, just in reality. If you do all the numbers, there's no way I'm supposed to win, you know. But I always believe if there's a will, there's a way, and anything's possible, you know. You just gotta stand where you stand. You gotta stand on what you believe in, stand on that, and just take them blows and keep going. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shot in the dark. That's what I am. I'm a shot in the dark. But this shot right here will change the world. And I think a lot of y'all know that. And I think people understand that. I know people will understand that. So it's all about just getting the word out for me. I'm just trying to get people to hear me. And really, this is all preliminary stuff right now. So what I'm telling you right now and what I'm saying to you, this is just like some broken English, really. This is like humble beginnings. I'm still setting up my social media site and all that. But I'm going to be vlogging for the president for a whole year. I mean, right now it's just blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to straighten it up. I'm going to have my intro and I'm going to have my, I'm going to do this professionally. I'm going to do it a lot more professionally, at least with how I present. Me, I'm probably still going to have my shirt off and be talking to you like this. But as you can see, I got a little bit better quality video this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on that because you got to have good quality. People invest more into something they can see better. So, and I got this mic right here. I'm working on the sound. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to use this right here. I'll upgrade as I go, though. I'm going to be upgrading as I go. Constant. It's a constant thing, just like the United States. We got to keep upgrading. And I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to upgrade our operating system, which is our government. It needs to be upgraded big time. The way it's operating now is on paperwork and paperwork and old white men is nothing but extortion. I'm telling you, it's not going nowhere. It's you finna sit here and be tied down. Man, I know a bunch of old white men, and let me tell you how they operate. Extortion. Waste of time. Extortion. I'm sorry, but that's the way it works with those people. And I'm fed up with that. I'm fed up with these old white men. And this paperwork. Well, why can't I get it? You know what I'm saying? Well, your paperwork, your paper. It's like, why are we doing paperwork? Why not have a system that already confirms everything like that? I mean, come on now. There's a lot going on, man. A lot of wasted money. A lot of things we're doing right now today is just a waste of money that we shouldn't be doing. Like, for example, police cars. You know how many police cars in the United States driving around right this second? Do you know there's a police car? How many, you know what I'm saying, police cars are driving around every hour of the day? I mean, there's 24 hours in a day. There's an average of how many cars, police cars, are driving in that hour. There's an average of how many miles a day police cars are driving altogether. And if you add that up, and we're just talking about a day, look at how much money we're burning in a year. I mean, think about this. You see how much money we're blowing? Now, if we were going to do this right, then the first thing that's got to happen, which should have been happened, which is solar panels powering electric cars for the cops. The cops should be driving electric cars, powered off, and they should be powered off the sun. That's a no-brainer. Okay, this is just one thing that we could fix that would make, that would save us millions, billions probably. And you know, electric cars last a lot longer than police cars. There's 10 times less maintenance. There's 1,000 times less maintenance on them. I mean, we're not even counting up all of the just driving cops around in the United States, just driving police officers and FBI agents and all these different, government officials, just driving them around is costing us billions upon billions upon billions. See how much money we're just wasting? That's needless. We don't need to be doing that. There's no need for that. If we would have started 5 years ago, 10 years ago, when Elon Musk got started on electric cars, by now every federal car would be electric and we would be saving so much money. But it's not going to happen because you got old white men with paperwork making sure everything stays in order so they can keep making that extra money. Trust me, that's how it's working. Everything is inefficient right now because of old white men and paperwork. And it's just stagnating us and bogging us down. And guess who's paying? You. Every single one of us. Our lives is that much worse. And I'm telling you right now, it don't need to be like this. It don't, like, literally we have enough. We have enough smarts. We have enough know-how and materials and computers and robots that everybody could be living in a McMansion and driving a Lamborghini. Like, literally, we are living so efficient. It seems like this is the only way to live. But if we lined everything up perfectly and, you know what I'm saying? Like, we lived our lives more efficiently, we could afford to put everybody in a McMansion. Sounds hard to believe. But how much does a McMansion really cost? I mean, a Lambo, okay, yeah, you got to go over to Italy, and Italy is charging $250,000 and all that. But, I mean, we can make a Cadillac Lambo, an electric Cadillac Lambo. Basically, an electric Cadillac that looks just like a Lambo, and get that to everybody. And it'll probably look better than a Lambo. You see what I'm saying? Like, And how much would it cost us to make that? An electric Lambo? A Cadillac electric Lambo? That Cadillacs, it probably don't cost number like $15,000 to make them anyway. I don't care how good it looks. It's probably going to cost $15,000 to make that car. So to make an electric Lambo is even cheaper. But let's just say it's more. It's $20,000. $25,000. Okay, that's nothing. We can make everybody a $25,000 electric Lambo. Now, the McMansion, how much is that going to cost? Okay, McMansions, that's kind of elusive because it's all about property value and things of that nature. You know, old white men and paperwork. Again, doing some damage. Because if you go somewhere out in the boondocks where there's no property value, you could build a McMansion with about $75,000. If you've got cheap labor, you can do it for like $75,000, $80,000. I mean, this is just the materials. And you got some cheap labor, probably add on another, $30,000, $40,000, something like that. And we're talking about a place with no property value, zero property value. We're talking about $150,000 for a McMansion. Literally, you can put together a McMansion with $150,000. So let's add it up. 150 plus 25,000. Let's go ahead and add on another 50,000. So 150 plus 25, that's 175 plus 50. That's 225. It's $225,000. $225,000? That's nothing. That's nothing. We could organize this situation and make it happen. Even cheaper with these manufactured ways of making houses and you ship them out and assemble them on site. We can make McMansions for everybody. Just press them out. Boom. So you got a McMansion and an electric Lambo for like 250 grand, 300,000. Okay, so that's not even $1 million. So if I'm giving you $1 million, then bam, everybody is living in a McMansion with an electric Lambo. Plus they got enough money to pay, for, what I'm saying, to pay on like a lifestyle. Like, okay, what are you going to do? You're going to, like, this sounds crazy. A McMansion and a Lambo for 300 grand, 250, 300. Nah. But believe it or not, without all this paperwork and this extortion and this inflation, yeah.